Have you ever looked in the mirror and wondered, who am I now? As moms, it's so easy to feel like the woman you used to be has vanished under the weight of all of these new responsibilities. But why does this happen? And more importantly, how can you find yourself again? That's what we're diving into today. Hi, I'm Taniel, and I help moms just like you rediscover their identity and build unshakable self worth. In our last episode, we explored the importance of reconnecting with your true self. Today, we're going deeper into why so many moms lose their identity in the first place and how you can start the journey to finding yourself again. Losing your identity as a mom starts with the demands of caring for everyone else but yourself. Suddenly, your time, energy, and focus are all devoted to your children and family, leaving little to no room for the things that once made you feel like you. This can be compounded by societal expectations, comparisonitis, the pressure to be the perfect mom, and the isolation that sometimes comes with motherhood. Think about it. When was the last time you did something for you or made a decision that wasn't influenced by the needs of your family? Over time, these small sacrifices add up. And before you know it, you're left wondering who you are outside of being a mom. Let's take a small test. Go and do, or at very least, plan something for yourself. And I mean completely alone. It could be a walk alone, a coffee date with yourself, or even just 30 minutes to read a book. As you plan, notice if there's any resistance that comes up. Maybe it's, I can't do that. Who will look after my baby or kids? Or while you're participating in your solo activity, you'll find yourself thinking about the family or your family responsibilities. Do you resonate? We get so consumed by this world of motherhood that we forget or even feel guilty about the fact that we are also individuals entitled to our own lives too. Let me share a little bit about my own story. Before I became a mom, I was laser focused on my corporate career. I had a clear vision of what I wanted from life, and spoiler alert, it did not include kids. But then I became a mom, and everything changed. I had a huge identity crisis, and I felt like I wasn't allowed to have one. After all, being a mom is supposed to be a blessing, right? So, why was I feeling anything but joy and gratitude? One day I was running a department, making big decisions, executing projects, and bringing in revenue. The next, I was home with a baby, completely unsure of who I was. I felt lost, exhausted, and to be honest, I felt like I was stuck in a day of Groundhog Day. My identity as a corporate career woman was gone, and I had no idea what my new identity was. All I knew is that it was completely consumed by motherhood. But fast forward through a lot of healing and a lot of self development, and my identity has evolved. Now I'm focusing on raising my kids to make a positive impact in the world, while also making my own impact by helping as many moms as possible through my business. Two totally different versions and futures pre mom to mom. It's a transformation, and it's okay to embrace that change. Whilst our identity will always be tied to being a mom, it is not the only identity we carry. We are also beautiful women, successful women, and powerful women. We grew humans. One thing that helped me immensely was reassessing my priorities. What truly matters to you? Sometimes we get so caught up in the shoulds of motherhood, what we should do, what others expect, that we lose sight of our own voice. It's critical to tune back into that voice and decide what you want your life to look like. Motherhood is messy and deeply personal, and it can be incredibly difficult to dig deep and find out what you really want. But here's what I wish somebody had told me: what you're going through is normal. If you feel like you've lost yourself, you're not alone. Every mom goes through this in some way, and even if they don't admit it, they are. I like to think of this identity shift as a transformation. It's a chance to review, reassess, and take action on this new chapter. Everything is different now, so why not see it as a clean slate? Your priorities, values, and vision for the future have likely changed, and that's okay. This is an opportunity to create something new, something that aligns with who you are now. Take a moment to think deeply about what you truly want. Why do you want it? And how would you feel if you had it right now? Hold on to that feeling, really feel it. Now ask yourself, what's stopping you from going after it? I want to challenge you to take one small step towards reclaiming your identity. Maybe that's setting aside time for a forgotten passion or simply reflecting on what matters most to you. And if you're ready to go deeper, make sure you subscribe and you don't miss out on our next episode where we'll be going through practical strategies for rebuilding your self-worth as a mom. This journey back to yourself is the beginning, and I'm so honored to be a part of it with you. In our next episode, we'll focus on how to rebuild your self-worth one step at a time. Remember, finding yourself again isn't just a dream. It's possible, and it's within you. Until next time, you've got this.